in this board, we've really summarised just a few key pointers in relation to the greening element of basic payment scheme, which becomes effective from the 1st of January 2015. Our conclusion at the moment is that it isn't actually as onerous as first thought. Most businesses should be able to cope with the mix of cropping that is required, bearing in mind that fallow is counted as an arable crop, and there's a lot of field margins and corners that will count towards meeting the 3 crops rule. And in terms of meeting the ecological focus requirements, again, there's the use of fallow, there's the use of legumes, and for those that haven't quite got their calculations right when they come to submit the form, there's the option to use or to make a commitment to establish cover crops in the autumn of 2015.
Katie Pritchard, I work for Cross Compliance Solutions. We are agricultural consultants who advise farmers on how to work profitably to make farming good for them. We've had a lot of questions regarding the greening, obviously it only being finally published last month with all the final details with the hedgerows and catch cover crops. We've had a lot of questions regarding ecological focus areas and what works best for each individual farmer. We actually go out and see our farmers twice a year, so we've been able to advise quite early on with the matter of greening. We've had a lot of questions regarding fallow and how they can use fallow beneficially to have sufficient greening for next year. A lot of people we have advised to keep in their buffer strips that they've had in entry-level schemes. High-level schemes obviously they can use as double funding, but entry-level schemes that have been affected by double funding, we've advised them to keep in their margins, use them as fallow, the 1 metre standard cross-compliance strip, plus the additional 5 metre fallow, 11 metre fallow. We've had a lot of questions regarding that. We've also had a lot of questions regarding hedgerows that have also only just been published last month that we've had to try and keep on top of. A lot of inquiries with that too. The 3 crop rule has been easier to meet. It's been a lot easier to meet for a lot of our customers, an easier rule to meet, as with dairy farmers they've got maize, temporary grass already, and they've added in wheat, or they've already had wheat in the rotation, so they've been able to meet that. It's been the ecological focus areas that have been harder for people, and we have had people who are insufficient either due to, we've had several farmers with 1 parcel of land that's over 30 hectares and they've had to find 5% into ecological focus areas and 3 crops, which is a lot harder for them as they've got smaller hectares. We haven't had many struggle with 3 crops. It has mainly been ecological focus areas, but everyone we've been able to kind of find what would suit them best, either with the fallow option, nitrogen fixing crops, hedgerows we've kind of used as a last resort. Fallow is the option we have been pushing. It's the highest weighting with the ecological focus areas, being a hectare for a hectare. It's also probably one of the easiest to implement. We know the dates on that, we knew all the rules on that fairly early, so we've been implementing that. But I think people have been getting their heads around this greening, and they're good.
Rob Wilkinson, partner in the Stockton Park and Stamford office, farm consultant and agronomist operating throughout East Anglia, East Midlands and Lincolnshire. The greening has caused a few issues on the smaller contract farming agreements, where we have obviously had to introduce the 3rd crop on a small acreage. This is causing problems with storage and marketing, as well as the budgets and profitability of the enterprise for our clients, where they have predominantly been block crops but in a rotation. Contractors have also caused or raised a few issues on the number of times they're going to have to come and spray or manage those crops, so that has obviously affected some of the costs. I think the biggest problem is marketing and the management, the storage of those 3rd crops, because we're talking small acreages, small tonnages, and therefore very difficult to sort of forward sell or plan on those areas. On the larger farms, less impact, because mainly we were growing 3 crops already, so from that point of view not too bad. In some cases where our rotation has been wheat and rape predominantly, we are introducing fallow to sort of combat blackgrass, and it's probably seen as an opportunity on a couple of farms rather than as a problem issue. The problem issue is on the smaller sub 150 acre farms that we do look after for small investors and what have you.